Hello everyone, thanks for joining us in Tommy Media's The Locker Room. I'm Carly Noble. The St. Thomas men's soccer team hopes to restore its winning ways in this weekend's MIAC home opener against Gustavus, after Luther ended the Tommies' undefeated start Tuesday. Originally, 4th-ranked St. Thomas was scheduled to open conference play against rival St. John's last Saturday, but the excessive heat postponed that match. Forward Lucas Horton won MIAC Player of the Week honors for his 2 goals during the team's early September road trip to Illinois. Goalie Aidan Hogan collected his 26th career shutout on September 12th against St. Mary's. I'm joined today by head coach Jon Lowery, Aidan Hogan, and Lucas Horton. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, we'll start with you. Each year, your team chemistry changes when you lose players and leadership. This year, over half your team is made up of underclassmen. How has the team dynamic transitioned coming into this season?
Well, it's a new challenge. I mean, we were fortunate to have a senior-laden team last year and a lot of veteran juniors, and now it's, you know, they've graduated, and now we have a new group of players. Like you said, over half our team is first or second year guys. So there's patience, but there's also high expectations that they learn quickly. I've really enjoyed the process, and I think there's a tremendous future this year for this young team, but we have to continue to learn lessons quickly, lessons that the teams the last 2 years had really had known and applied well.
That's great. Aidan, it's your senior season and half of your career games have been shut out so far. What seems to be working for you in both preparing for the physical and mental aspect of your position?
Well, yeah, I mean, goalkeeper is such a mental position these days, and if you get scored on, it's something not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, we don't like it, but I'm doing my best to not get scored on. That's the one job I have pretty much, so the more I can do it, the better.
That's good. Luke, a couple weekends ago in Illinois, you scored goals against North Central and Lake Forest, giving you a total of 5 goals in your young career. How have you been able to contribute this much on a team with such well-established leaders?
Well, I think coming in last year with all the leadership that we had and all the seniors, they made my transition into college soccer really easy. And then this year, I mean, we got good leadership with Aidan and Will again, and so they've made it really easy for us, and I've been able to play relaxed out there and I guess produce a few goals and hopefully some more to come.
Awesome. Lastly, Coach, the team is heading into the heart of the season. What is one specific aspect of the game your team needs to focus on moving forward?
It's details. You know, in Luther, we learned a valuable lesson. I mean, the margins in these competitive games are really narrow. And I think as we move into the heart of our season with Gustavus, who's a tremendous team with great history, it's about managing games, continuing to get better at how we play in our game, but then also being really responsible with the small details that are going to change the results of these games.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Be sure to check TommyMedia.com this weekend for game day updates, along with the latest campus news. With Coach Lowery, Aidan Hogan, and Lucas Horton, I'm Carly Noble. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time in The Locker Room.